Hello everyone. Thank you for inviting us at the TOPS FSN Network Knowledge Sharing meeting. My name is William Martin and I'm working as Technical Advisor Cash and Markets for Catholic Relief Services, Humanitarian Response Department. Our team is represented at the event today by Dina Breck, who will be able to answer your question after this 5 minutes presentation. I will present today CRS and Caritas Nepal case study of our multimodal approach intervention after the 2015 earthquake in Nepal. Two major earthquakes hit Nepal on April 25 and May 12, 2015, killing nearly 9,000 people and destroying key infrastructure and around 500,000 homes. Millions of people were affected, most were displaced, and entire villages were destroyed. Nepal's highly variable topography dominated both the disaster profile and the response. CRS intervened in Gorkha district, a midwestern region of Nepal, with its local partner, Caritas Nepal. When the earthquakes happened, it had significant impact on food stock, inputs and calendar. It destroyed individual and collective productive infrastructure and assets. Interest rates skyrocketed and households went quickly into debt and started to sell their assets. On the other hand, when we did market assessment, we noticed that food was quickly available on markets. There were no global shortages. However, some commodities did not reach all markets, such as the iron sheets or CGI necessary for the roofs, because markets were destroyed, poorly integrated, or difficult of access, as well as because of commodity elasticity issues or traders' access capacity to rebuild and restock. The 5 different agroecological zones in the same district added to the complexity of the response. Each of these zones had very different characteristics and were affected differently by the earthquake. The north of the district was high in the mountains, difficult to access, severely damaged, but also not densely populated, and with a relatively homogeneous population. A standard response package seemed appropriate if we could overcome the logistical challenges to access the zone of intervention. The middle areas were complex because of its relative density, variety of degree of damage, and ease of access, and an heterogeneous population. A standard response package was not necessarily appropriate to address such various needs. Finally, the low areas were the most densely populated and accessible, with an heterogeneous population. They were less affected, but with pre-existing vulnerability depending on the group of population. Because of the variety of disaster profile in the same district, our team saw the opportunity to use a multimodal approach. More than 24,000 direct beneficiaries were supported through market and cash-based approach in the first 6 months of the response. I would like to focus on one intervention in particular, which is the support CRS provided to 300 traders. Based on data collected from market assessments, CRS hypothesized that its expertise in providing support to beneficiaries indirectly through traders as a part of economic recovery in a wide range of retail markets would contribute greatly to local economic recovery in this context. CRS decided to allow individual traders to decide whether to receive a cash grant of $150 and 2 bundles of CGI sheets with a toolkit, or a cash grant of $300 total only. The amounts of cash were determined in collaboration with the cash working group and consistent with the government of Nepal's directive for harmonizing transfer values. What were the key lessons learned from this multimodal programming intervention? First, senior management and donor support of market support programming for early recovery and cash and voucher programming were essential to making this project possible. Secondly, strong technical coordination within the cash working group, hosted under the food security cluster, contributed to a shared understanding of the response context and some harmonization of cash response, resulting in swifter recovery. However, the coordination of cash and in-kind interventions with outcomes in non-food sectors or across multiple sectors remained a challenge. The ideal design would distribute both in-kind and cash or voucher simultaneously to keep administrative, operational, and beneficiary opportunity costs low. However, in this case, the CGI sheet market was too disrupted to match the timing of the cash distribution. Finally, the in-kind supply chain seemed particularly burdensome from an operational perspective, including, for example, porters to carry CGI sheets over mountain trails. The double distribution and the multiple chains required led to a perception among the implementing team that programming both cash and in-kind goods is more time-consuming than a single modality approach. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, please find Dina and I contact information on this last slide. Dina will also respond to your question now. If you want more details on CRS case study, please find those in the document Cash or In-Kind, Why Not Both? Response Analysis Lessons from Multimodal Programming that was written with the support of USAID, TOPS Small Grant, CALP, Samaritan Purse, and CRS. I wish you a very good day.